Today on Sledhead 24/7, a behind-the-scenes look at the Ski-Doo racing sleds and what gets them to the top of the box in AMSOIL Championship Snocross, powered by Ram. When it's backcountry riding you seek, the logical follow-up? The dynamic duo of Rob and Dave, the best in backcountry biz. From deep powder, get away from it all adventures and beyond. It's the dream of just about anyone who calls themselves a racer to earn a factory ride, sponsored by one of the biggest teams of snowcross. One racer who's paid his dues, Korin Todd, number 36, has arrived and made it to the big time. For more than 15 years, we've been your source for everything on the snow. Chelsie and Fish are standing by, and Sledhead 24/7 starts right here, right now.
Holy smolies, man.
It's Cody Cam on front. Tucker him a Cody Cam just put 10G in his pocket.
Doesn't get much better than that, does it?
Welcome to another great episode of Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Chelsea Scores, joined by my co-host, Jeff Fisher. Jeff and I are hanging out this week in Duluth at the AMSOIL Snocross National. Now, Jeff, there's a lot of fast sleds on the track.
Yeah, but one really stands out is Ski-Doo's new race sled. That thing is quick, it's fast, it's getting starts. Let's check it out.
From north of the border came a racing and winning machine.
It's the All Patenode show here in Jackson Hole. Checkers fly, the Flames do too. Leo Patenode holds off his brother and wins at Jackson Hole.
A sled that so far this season has been a game changer.
And they are going in Jackson. Up the hill they go. Headed for the Checkers, the Flames will fly. Lincoln Lemieux has won at Jackson Hole.
From the Great White North of Canada comes a snowmobile in lockstep with the amazing history of great racing snowmobiles, Ski-Doo. You see, in Canada, racing snowmobiles is a way of life, and for Ski-Doo, their Canadian pride is showing, as the Quebec-based company has created a sled that so far, this season, has been an absolute success.
And here we go. That's the Checkers. And the win goes to Elias Ishul. Elias Ishul with the win here in Jackson Hole.
Yeah, Ski-Doo is really good this year. They have been working really hard with the new sled, and it feels fast and it feels smooth and freaky fast.
Elias knows I've got plenty. Oh no! He's off the racetrack. As I say that, Elias Ishul goes off the racetrack. Now he's back on the track.
136-inch rear track. It keeps the snowmobile straight in the rhythm sections. It gives us more track on the ground for hole shots.
I like it really good. We work really good together, and my mechanic Jesse and Jamie and everyone just work so hard, and we have a good atmosphere and everything is good.
Ski-Doo sleds have packed the podiums and lined the pockets of winners. Swedish racer Adam Renheim left Spirit Mountain in Duluth with 10K American in his trailer after dominating the AMSOIL Dominator.
I'm the man to beat for 2018-19.
Yeah, throw it down. Why not?
One racer who spent his entire career racing Ski-Doo is the big, strong Canadian Tim Tremblay. This season, Tim is back in the Warnert Racing trailer and ready to earn a few more championships.
Yeah, the sled feels awesome, especially this year. I had more input into the sled and I feel really good about it, and I feel great on it.
Triple A shuts the door. Same exact move.
Yeah, new team for me. You know, it's been a long time since I've been with Warner. Yeah, I was with Warner for 5 years, and the funny thing is the only championships that I won was with Warner. I got 3 championships here, 1 in semi-pro and 2 in pro. I'm really strong and I never give up, so that's the goal. Like, whatever you're going through your life, you need to stay strong and never give up. So that's how I am and how I'm going to be my whole career. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he stalls it. Rinheim a little bit loose. Triple A tries to capitalize. Moves to the outside, over the end.
Since I won the championship here in 2012, so this year I really want to make it happen. And for sure everybody's saying the same thing, but for me, I'm getting older, but I don't really feel it. But I want to get a couple more championships before I retire for sure.
From power to design and pride, it's all part of what makes Ski-Doo one of the top racing sleds of all time. And for the 2018-2019 Snowcross season, now is the time for Ski-Doo.
And Lincoln Lemieux wins in Duluth. He'll double, and he'll take the checker. Leo Patenaude wins Pro Light in Duluth.
We're in the Warner Racing trailer, and we can sure tell Ski-Doo did their homework. They're showing us that the new rails, the lightweight parts, the thing is working great.
It's going to be a fun season to watch those Ski-Doo snowmobiles. Make sure you guys stay tuned. There's more Sledhead 24/7 to come right after this.
When Sledhead 24/7 returns, head to the Backcountry with Rob and Dave, your way back Backcountry ambassadors. Hang on, the adventure awaits. And later, an exclusive report from AMSOIL Championship Snocross, the Jackson Snowcross National, presented by Woody's Racing. At 6,000 feet, things are getting very interesting. Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, runs on freedom, by Polaris, by Arcticat, Ski-Doo, that Ski-Doo feeling, by FXR, extreme adaptability for all conditions, and powered by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
I'm Chelsie Scorich.
And I'm Jeff Fisher, and you're watching Sledhead 24/7.
Say when you come out west, you need to know how to build a fire. You Cameron?
Yeah, you go.
I'm Robert John Kincaid. I'm a drywall pimp in the daytime, cattle farmer at night. I love the backcountry, part of the Arctic Cat backcountry team called the Black Cats. Been racing snowmobiles for 24 years.
My name's David McClure. I'm a landscape contractor all summer long and a professional snowmobiler all winter long. And I spend a lot of time kind of taking care of and babysitting this RMR character.
Sledhead 24/7, take 2.
This is funny. My wife this morning, she's like, "Now Dave, just do what Rob does. Don't do anything cool. Just take it easy. Don't do anything cool."
You like your own. Well, she did send me some toffees. Dave gets out of the truck and he goes, "Here's some toffees from my wife," and I figured she'd buttered me up to take care of her little baby. Don't do anything cool, just do what Rob does. See, now I got the stick for the job. A little bigger stick now.
Rob's the funniest is when he's really mad at me. And every so often, there's only been like 2 times in all the years that we've been snowmobiling that I've ridden his snowmobile out of somewhere. And that is when he's so funny and I'm like, I can't even get air because I'm laughing so hard at him, but he's so pissed off at me that, yeah, that's when you see RMR.
I'm ready for you, broke your back, amigo.
That was your other Jeremy.
You remember?
Me and Dave, we have our ups and downs, kind of like being married with celibacy. We get along really good, but we have our fights, and definitely no bonuses with him. But
From you.
He's a ladies' man. They like them dimples.
Yeah. Rob, he says we like get in fights and stuff. I can't think of one time we've ever gotten in a fight, except for one time he had a dream that we fought. And it was like neither of us wanted to give up. And so we'd fight until we couldn't fight any longer, and we'd both be laying on the ground bleeding, and then we'd get a little more energy, and then we'd fight again. And it was like we both weren't going to give in to the other guy. So that was a dream that he had. So no, we have a great relationship, and you know, if it comes down to it, we'd do anything for each other. We're always, you know, we got each other's backs.
We have fun every day. It's awesome to have a buddy that you get to do the things that we get to do and share the passion of our sport, and travel around with a guy that you get along with. It's awesome. The biggest thing that keeps me driven to stay out there is, you know, the passion for the outdoors, #1, but just snowmobile technology. They're building these snowmobiles every year, cooler and cooler and cooler. And, you know, I made the comment today to my mechanic. I said, you know, I'm so confident on this new snowmobile. There's not really anywhere I don't dare take it. It's the progression of the sport, and you know, I'm getting older and it's just more efficient to ride, and I think that's what keeps me going. Is snowmobiling is just a progressive sport where you're always learning new tricks and doing new cool moves, and you know, the technology of the mountain snowmobiles is just leading that on.
Just sharing the passion that we have for snowmobiling with as many people as we can. I think that's where our value is to Arctic Cat, really, is taking people out and showing them a good time. It seems like every time we go snowmobiling with people, it doesn't matter if they're beginners or pros, they're laughing and having a good time. And that's what it's all about. Every so often when I'm riding, this stupid little song that Rob sings every so often pops into my head. And I don't really know the words, but it's got a kind of a catchy little tune. And I'll slaughter it, but I'll sing that one in my head every so often.
So when I'm out there ripping through the fresh pal, the first song I listen to is my grandma. She wrote this song about me when I was a little kid. I moved out here from Michigan when I was 3, and I keep telling Dave, there's pretty much me, then Kid Rock. Those are the only 2 cool things that come from Michigan. And Dave says, well, one thing's for sure, you probably are the best mountain rider from Michigan. But the song kind of goes like this. I know a little cowboy from Idaho who was a Michigander not long ago. Let's redo it. Let me do it again. I forgot the words.
Oh, there's more words?
Oh, I forgot the main words.
You do this.
I know a little cowboy from Idaho who was a Michigander not long ago. He has a little brother named Jeremy who rides upon his mom's horse 'cause he's so wee. He likes to go out hunting with his BB gun and likes to shoot things until the day is done. So when you go out in the Teton Range, Robbie Kincaid is his name.
Hey Sledheads, don't touch them buttons. We have more Sledhead 24/7 coming your way.
From privateer to full factory ride, the rags to riches story of Koren Todd. When we return, discover how hard work, great riding, and being in the right place paid off big time for a young snowcross racer. But first, time to check in with Len Groom and the latest AMSOIL tech tip.
Len Groom here with a rare behind-the-scenes look in the AMSOIL lab, where our team of chemists are hard at work. We wanted to show what happens to untreated ethanol-blended fuel in your gas tank when it's introduced to moisture. This can happen if you're moving your sled or your ATV in and out of a warm garage, just from a weather change, if you get condensation in the gas tank that introduces moisture to the fuel. So we're adding 10 milliliters of water to about 100 milliliters of 10% ethanol-blended gasoline, commonly available at pumps today. What that indicates is the ethanol is being stripped away from the gasoline and it's grabbing onto the water. This combination in the bottom of your fuel tank will not burn. So as a result of all this testing, we recommend using AMSOIL QuickShot in your snowmobiles, your UTV, basically all of your power sports equipment. It'll keep that water from coming together, grabbing onto that ethanol and pooling in the bottom of the tank. For more information, check out AMSOIL.com.
I'm Rocky Mountain Rob, and you're watching Sledhead 24/7.
AMSOIL Championship Snocross Powered by Ram, rounds 3 and 4, the Jackson Hole Snocross National, presented by Woody's Racing. And they're racing to the top of the mountain! At 6,200 feet, the setting is simply spectacular. The Grand Tetons provide the backdrop, and the Wild West comes alive. Friday night, and the world's greatest snowcross racers go after it. And they are going in Jackson! Up the hill they go! One racer who defines domination is Lucky Lincoln Lemieux. Number 13 is racing for Shearing Speed Sports and has led 51 of the 54 laps in the pro class thus far this season. And Lincoln's winning ways continued as he landed on top of an all-skidoo podium. Headed for the checkers, the flames will fly! Lincoln Lemieux has won at Jackson Hole!
Welcome to Jackson Hole!
There's veggie, regular, jalapeno, and turkey over the trail.
4 races into the Pro Light Championship chase, all early season predictions have been tossed out the window. For the second time this season, a rookie racer broke out of the pack as Arctic Cat's Trent Whitworth picked up his first pro win. The win will go to Trent Whitworth in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. The open class is where the big dogs of snowcross come out to run. And leading the pack once again, Boss Racing's Elias Ishuel. The nimble Norwegian came into round 4 as the points leader and is heading home for the holidays the exact same way.
Yeah, Skidoo is really good this year. They have been working really hard with the new sled, and it feels fast and it feels smooth, and it's just good.
What does it take to race with the big dogs of snowcross? For Koren Todd, being fast and in shape is only part of his strategy. Take an inside look at life as a big-time snowcross racer when Sledhead 24/7 roars back. Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, runs on freedom. Rocks, your rider position specialists. Traxxas, the fastest name in radio control. By Stud Boy, traction with an attitude. Ziegler Cat, exceptional service backing the best equipment. And by U.S. Air Force, aim high.
Welcome back to Sledhead 24/7, your show for everything snowmobile. Jeff and I are out front of the Jednick trailer.
Yeah, and in these walls of this trailer lurks a fantastic story.
You must be talking about Koren Todd. Let's go take a look.
It's the dream of just about anyone who dares to call themselves a racer, to earn a factory ride, to be sponsored by one of the biggest pro teams of snowcross. When you're on the line with the big dogs of snowcross, life gets a little easier and a lot of your problems simply go away.
Hopefully we made the right changes for the final, but yeah, we got 18 laps ahead of us, so we'll grind it out.
A team of world-class mechanics ensures your state-of-the-art sled is always in tip-top form. One racer who has paid his dues is Korin Todd. Number 36 has arrived and made it to the big time. After a few seasons racing a privateer, Korin has been invited inside the velvet roped-off section of snowcross. Korin is a full-time racer for one of the legacy teams of snowcross, Team Jednick.
You know, it gives me more time to focus on myself during the week. I can focus on my diet, my training, my riding.
Definitely his starting is second to none. He's a great starter, runs hard, he's in shape. We're looking forward to, hopefully we're going to have a bunch of podiums with Korin.
I think his strengths are he holds a pretty steady pace throughout the entire race, which is which is pretty important in the final.
Racing for Team Judnick means piloting a Polaris, and that's just perfect for Korin, a lifelong lover of the iconic sled.
The new Polaris sled has been really great. We're still learning the 137, the new skid and everything like that. So, you know, it's every day we're trying new stuff. But so far, really, really great results the first turn. We're gonna keep testing, keep getting faster, and keep battling.
Korin is only 25 and hitting his stride as a racer. While early season challengers have forced him to step up his game, the native New Yorker has the right stuff to make it to the top of the box for years to come.
What a great story. What a good guy. What a great racer. I do have some other stories about him, but we'll save that for another time.
Oh, I'm sure you have plenty, Jeff. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Chelsie Scourge.
And I'm Jeff Fisher, where we ride, rate, and review because that's what we do.
And we will see you on the trail.
Stay in touch, hit send, and share a story idea. We're always live on Sledhead247.com. Or make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next week, join us on Sledhead 24/7 as we steer towards excitement and adventure at C&A Pro Skis and review the history, tradition, and flat-out speed from the latest edition of the Polaris Snocross sleds. Hang on! Hit us up with a story idea. We're live all the time at Sledhead247.com. For Chelsie, Fish, the Young Cub, and the Old Buzzard, I'm Tyler Glenn. We'll see you on the trail.